Èmi àti ẹ̀ a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. A jọ máa tẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ́nú ṣòkòtò kan náà. Okay, kí ọlá. Ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan.
Hey guys, it's your girl Okwe and welcome to the All Shows Nigerian channel where I review Nollywood movies, series and reality TV shows. Today I'll be reviewing one of the latest Prime Nollywood movies titled MOMIWA. And basically this movie is about a housekeeper who brings joy until the wife returns, causing tension and rivalry for affection in the family. So if you would like to listen to this review and if you would like what you see or what you hear like at the end of this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. Also, please don't forget to share this video also to friends, loved ones, and everyone that you think would also benefit and love this video. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you. And yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this review. Alright, so I honestly don't even have any criteria that I'll be basing this movie on. I would just literally like talk about the movie and you're going to understand why, because I feel like I don't really have much to say about this movie, but don't worry, it's a good thing. It's a good thing in this case. And yeah, I'm just going to go as the spirit leads. I wrote a couple of notes and I'm just going to touch on those particular notes as opposed to like how I base my movie reviews naturally in my videos. I don't know if that makes sense. For people that have watched my previous videos, you understand what I mean, how I base it on criterias. But in this particular video, I would just literally go based off the pointers that I have written regarding this review. So for the cast in this movie, we had Uzo Arukwe, Iyabo Ojo, Blessing Jessica Obasi, MC Lively, and many others. But these were the main characters of this movie. In my opinion, this was a very interesting movie. I honestly had a lot of uncertainty in the beginning as to the whys, the whens, the when, and so on, like about the movie in the beginning. But honestly, I feel like as the movie unfolded, they started answering all my questions, concerns, critiques, and doubts, to the point where I actually can say that I really don't have any negative review or negative comments to say about this movie. And I loved how captivating the storytelling was and how simple, like the level of simplicity that this movie had. But I feel like I'm not even really surprised about this, since we know that the creator of this movie is like, this is a Biodun Stevens movie, and if you know Biodun Stevens, you know that she's well known for her captivating stories in her movies, how simple the storylines are. Like, it's never anything complicated, but like the way she like captures everything and like carries you on from the beginning of the movie to the end, the kind of emotions that her movies invoke from you or in you. Yeah, she's well known for that, and she's well known for like creating masterpieces with her movies. I think majority of her movies last year won like awards. I may be wrong, but I believe so. Or like the actors and actresses won awards this year in the AMVCAs. So yeah, she's well known for her really good movies and good storytelling. And I find that I seem to gravitate more towards her movies and love a lot of her movies. I really love that this movie taught a lesson of how if you try to offer a hand to somebody that is ungrateful naturally, they tend to like take your entire arm type of thing. So this was a movie that really taught a lesson, and I hope that people caught on to that lesson, because truthfully there are people out there who take advantage of other people's kindnesses and everything, and when they get what they want, they automatically like revert back to their natural like tendencies and everything. So this is something that is very common in our society, and I love that this movie captivated that lesson in it. I do have a couple of things I would like to say about this movie. First of all, I think the only thing I didn't really like about this movie was how MOMIWA inserted herself in Dadiwa and his ex-wife's matter. You have no idea what their history was and the details of their past, so let these grown people literally handle their grown people issues. I didn't like how she made it her job to fix their broken marriage or fractured relationship. And yes, I know she was trying to do all this for the purpose of the kids, you know, to know their real mother and so on. But respectfully, I feel like it wasn't her place to do so. Am I the only one that feels this way? And her overzealous behavior is literally what I feel at the end of the day made her oblivious to Kike's true intentions regarding like coming back into that family. I really love that rather than cower and give into the threats and frustrations of Kike, Momiwa didn't back down and rather match the same energy as well. And honestly, that scene when she did that really was sweeting. Maybe it was sweeting my body, man. I loved how she stood her ground and even like was speaking Yoruba, like to counter her own Yoruba and everything. So that was really nice to see. Well, that happened before she, was taken to the prison. But regardless, I really love that scene because we're very used to seeing all these villain characters appear out of nowhere in these movies, and all of a sudden, the hero characters and everything in the beginning are like cowering and like acting all like helpless and everything, and letting the bad characters like prevail type of thing in their motives. So I really love that this character Mommy was stood up to these threats and was like, you're not gonna come and boss me around type of thing. I'm gonna stand my ground until the very end, and I think that's what she did. So I really appreciate that this movie had that kind of concept to it. The only uncertainty that I would say I had was, how did Mommy One know the coast was clear and that Kike was no longer in the house for her to make her debut back into that family? Did she already have the intention of returning on the day of Vida's graduation? I don't know, that didn't make sense to me. Like, did she already have the intention to return on the day of the little girl's graduation, or how did she know that Kike had been kicked out of the house for her to know to come back into the house? I feel like that wasn't really clear to me, and I guess that's the only uncertainty I had regarding this movie. Overall, I think I'll rate this movie a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why I'm not giving it a full 10 is because of that uncertainty that I had. But overall, I think this was a very wholesome movie, very simple in its concept, well executed, and hit the mark in terms of engagement, entertainment, and creativity. Would I recommend this movie? Absolutely. Please, if you have not watched this movie, you need to watch it. It is such a nice, wholesome movie and very engaging. Like, literally, your attention will be in this movie from the beginning to the end, and it honestly invoked some emotions in me. I mean, I'm a crybaby naturally, but it was really nice. Like, it teared me up a little bit and got me a bit emotional. For those that are emotional like me, it will definitely get you emotional and everything. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We also have other social media platforms on Instagram and TikTok. So follow us at AS Nigerian. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.